Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
I have the pleasure of evaluating Marina. Marina gave us the third speech from the Competent Communication Manual, the basic communication manual. The project was get to the point. She had to give a general purpose and a specific purpose. The general purpose was to inform. The specific purpose was the benefits of traveling and studying abroad. Now, she did a great presentation about giving us some insight from her personal experience, which I think is great. Anytime you tell certain stories, it's important to give the personal experience because it makes the audience draw in. What I would say was a challenge in the beginning of her speech, but actually before you got up, I looked at her, she was very calm and relaxed sitting in her chair, getting herself composure in order to start her speech. But when you first started to speak, it was hard for me to hear you, and I was sitting not too far from you, so I imagine the other side of the room if they were having a hard time hearing you, but you did speak up louder. So I do thank you for that. As well as, like I said before, she gave a personal insight. She told us about the experience. She really told us the importance of traveling abroad. As I've traveled abroad as well in college and in grad school, I think it's very important. So you talked about maturity, which is very important. When you go overseas, you learn how to be more mature because you're in a different environment. You're out on your own. So you going to a country, you didn't have any family, any friends, no knowledge of the language. She had to build up on that. Then you talked about language proficiency, and then lastly you talked about global mindset, which I think also is very important. So you gave great pointers. What I would suggest for you is the structure of your speech was a little loose. I think it could have been more comprehensive and more cohesive, I should say, in your presentation. That would have made the speech flow better. As well as you stood here the whole entire time, and you looked straight ahead. You had tunnel vision. I didn't see you look to the left or to the right. So you had a great opportunity here as you were standing at an angle where you could have given your attention to the audience. You could have went this way. There was points that you could have emphasized, maybe walking up, or you could have went to this side or that side. That would help draw the whole audience as opposed to looking straight ahead. Now, the other thing I would say is that you need to watch your filler words. The clicker went off a couple of times, which that's understood. You're only on your third speech, getting to the point, so we'll be gentle on that one, but just keep that in mind because it does distract the audience a little bit, as well as your double clutches. The next thing I would say is when you said you want to speak with confidence, but you use your notes. And I think this story is a great opportunity that you could have spoken truly from the heart. As this is your personal story. You were telling us your experience of going to France, doing study abroad for your master's program, which we commend you. We can't wait to celebrate with you in December when you graduate. But when you share a personal story, speak from the heart. The notes, don't use them. Because if it's a personal story, all that you gave us, and one of the points that you did give us, which was great, was traveling is a fun way to get out of your comfort zone. I think that was an excellent punch. You could have used that a little bit more. That would have gave much more importance and emphasis on why you should travel abroad. But overall, I think she did a great job. She spoke from the heart. I'm an advocate as well, commending people to travel abroad, go out, meet new people, learn new languages. And I just look forward to many more speeches. And once again, I celebrate with you and graduating from your program. And we look to hear from you many, many times.